It is a truth universally acknowledged, that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. However little known the feelings or views of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered as the rightful property of someone or other of their daughters.
My dear Mr. Bennet, said his lady to him one day, have you heard that Netherfield Park is let at last?
Mr. Bennet replied that he had not.
But it is returned, she, for Mrs. Long has just been here, and she told me all about it.
Mr. Bennet made no answer.
Do not you want to know who has taken it?
Cried his wife impatiently.
You want to tell me?
This video is your guide to Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. We'll cover what the story is about, who the important characters are, the big ideas, and how to talk about the novel in exams or essays. What is this novel actually about? Yes, there's romance. But Pride and Prejudice is not just about will Elizabeth and Darcy get together? But it's really about how quickly we judge people and how often we're wrong. How money and social class affect who you can marry. And how important it is to admit when you've made a mistake. If you can remember those three ideas, you already have the core of the novel. Setting and context, the world of the story. The story takes place in early 19th century England. We're mostly in country houses and small villages, not big cities. Key things to keep in mind. If you're a woman like Elizabeth, you can't just go out and get a good job. Marriage is a major way to get financial security. People care a lot about family status, land, and reputation. Being seen as improper, like running away with someone, can ruin not just you, but your whole family. So when characters talk about marriage, they're also talking about money, class, and survival. The story in 5 main steps. Here's a simple way to remember the plot. First impressions. Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy arrive. Bingley is friendly. Darcy insults Elizabeth at the ball. Everyone decides who they like and who they hate. Crushes and confusion. Jane and Bingley quietly fall in love. Elizabeth enjoys Wickham's gossip about Darcy and believes him. Darcy starts liking Elizabeth, but doesn't show it well. The disastrous proposal. At Hunsford, Darcy suddenly proposes to Elizabeth, but he's rude about her family. She rejects him and attacks his character. Later, his letter explains his side of the story and exposes Wickham. Lydia's scandal. Lydia runs away with Wickham. This is a huge scandal that could destroy the Bennet family's reputation. Darcy secretly helps fix it. Second chances. Bingley comes back and proposes to Jane. Darcy returns. Elizabeth now sees who he really is. They finally get together, having both changed. If you're stuck in an exam, think first impressions, confusion, proposal, scandal, second chances. Key characters, how to think about them. Elizabeth Bennet, smart, independent, funny, but sometimes too sure she's right. Her big journey is learning to question her own judgment. Mr. Darcy, rich, reserved, proud. At first he seems arrogant, but he turns out to be honest, loyal, and willing to change. Jane Bennet and Mr. Bingley, kind, gentle, almost too nice. Their relationship is simple and sincere. Lydia and Wickham. They chase excitement. They're careless, selfish, and cause major damage. Charlotte and Mr. Collins. Their practical marriage shows how some people choose security over love. In exam answers, it's good to show how different couples represent different attitudes to love and marriage. Big ideas, themes you can actually use in essays. Here are 3 exam-friendly themes. First impressions and prejudice. Elizabeth misjudges Darcy. The whole town misjudges Wickham. Talk about how Austen uses these mistakes to show we need to look deeper than surface charm. Marriage and money. Charlotte marries Collins to avoid being poor. Lydia doesn't think at all about the consequences of her actions. Elizabeth wants love and respect, not just money. Compare these attitudes to show Austen's values. Pride and self-knowledge. Darcy's pride in his status. Elizabeth's pride in her own judgment. The key moment is when Elizabeth admits she's been completely mistaken about Darcy and Wickham. That's real growth. How Austen writes. Techniques to mention. Markers love it when you talk about how the writer tells the story. Some useful terms. Irony, when the narrator hints that certain characters are ridiculous, like Mr. Collins or Lady Catherine. Free indirect discourse. This is when the third-person narrator slides into a character's thoughts, especially Elizabeth's, but still sounds a bit like a narrator. Letters. Darcy's letter is a big turning point. Letters reveal secrets and change how characters see each other. In an essay, you could say something like, through free indirect discourse, focusing on Elizabeth's thoughts, Austen shows how easily she misreads Darcy and Wickham. Tips for writing about Pride and Prejudice. Here are a few ideas you can use straight away. Always link events to themes. Don't just say, Darcy proposes and is rejected. Add, this scene shows how pride, class, and emotional honesty clash. Compare couples. Pick two relationships and explain what each one says about marriage. Use short quotes. You don't need long passages. A few key words like proud, prejudiced, or Elizabeth's I was blind, partial, prejudiced can be powerful. To wrap up, Pride and Prejudice is a clever, funny, and surprisingly modern novel about how we judge others and ourselves. If you can show how Austen links relationships, class, and self-knowledge, and mention some of her techniques, you'll be in a strong position for your essays and exams.
However little known the feelings or views of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered as the rightful property of someone or other of their daughters.
My dear Mr. Bennet, said his lady to him one day, have you heard that Netherfield Park is let at last?
Mr. Bennet replied that he had not.
But it is returned, she for Mrs. Long has just been here, and she told me all about it.
Mr. Bennet made no answer.
Do not you want to know who has taken it?
Cried his wife impatiently.
You want to tell